Nonetheless, the book's communication can be a bit simplistic. However, it does create a level of depth which most books regarding nutrition often forget, or just seemingly don't put it within the pages of their book. It does sound like him. This is the kind of thing he would normally say, and therefore we get a certain sense of authenticity. The health journals and the recipe books used make a nice accomplishment. However, you do not need them unless you are acquiring accountability and find it easier or more effective for someone to tell you what to do and what to eat at a certain time. I do feel when he's talking about the negatives, he doesn't necessarily take the audience into mind. The person who's going to read this book is highly likely that they're not going to be able to partake within this diet. And although he does communicate this very well with a disclaimer, and the disclaimers are really well written and in depth, and they are all throughout the book reminding those of who this diet is actually for and not for, and why, although he could explain more why it's not so healthy for these individuals not to do it or to do it, he does like to put a positive spin and puts too much spin on it. He also shamelessly likes to put his products out in front of you, rather than taking advice about other ways you could potentially be eating and why they could potentially be good for you, or areas where you can find that information out for yourself. You can really see the scientific background he has. He puts out a reference list, a really nice reference list. Now this allows you to actually cross-reference his reference, see how well he's researched and the type of information he used might have forgotten, or things that may be of benefit to you, so you can do your wider research as an individual reading this. All in all, I give the Fast 800 a KSA score of 91.14.
I'm going to skip breakfast.
Isn't that the most important meal of the day?
That was a phrase which was invented by somebody working for Kellogg.
Cheers.